Another time of year that we're in the midst of is this Easter season that involves a lot of sacramental activity. And here to talk about it, Sister Marilyn Marie. It's time for Sister Marilyn Marie Ellerbrock, Director of Faith Formation at Little Flower. It's time for NunSense. Good morning, Sister Marilyn Marie.
Good morning, Ron and Dave. It's good to be with you this morning.
Great to have you. Happy Easter,
to you. Yeah, continued celebrations, and it seems like the church is just full of celebration of sacraments at this time of year. Every day of every season, we have the sacraments, but it's just really highlighted at this time of the year for me. You know, we shared in the joy of those welcomed into the church at the Easter Vigil as they received the sacraments of initiation, baptism, Eucharist, confirmation. And we stand with so many children at this time of the year who are just waiting with joy the receiving of Jesus in First Communion. I had a chance to be with our second graders on Sunday, and they are just ready, so excited. And, you know, we have young people and adults who are being strengthened by the power of the Spirit in confirmation. Again, confirmations can happen all year, but certainly many of our young at this time of the year. And wedding season seems to be kicking in too, so witnessing these young couples who are starting their family lives together with the sacrament of marriage. And we celebrate with young men being welcomed into the diaconate and priesthood through holy orders. So it's just this constant celebration of encountering Jesus. You know, it's so much more, as I shared with my OCIA group, so much more than this one-time event and isolated celebration. But these are meant to be life-changing encounters with Jesus, who, as we are reminded these days, is alive and living among us and deeply desires to be with us. And so the church Jesus puts these through the church right before us. It's our choice how we celebrate them. And I just think of, you know, how we plan to meet and encounter people that we really care about or people that we think highly of. You know, we rearrange our schedules and we work on our schedules and we work on money if that's part of it, you know, buying tickets for events, or we plan the transportation to get there, and we try to eliminate any possibility of distraction or disruption because we want to encounter that person. And, you know, it's a good reminder to me, am I as committed to my encounters in the sacraments? You know, we don't settle for just thinking of the person or being reminded of the person. I would never say to someone I love, well, I know I could get together with you for lunch, but I think I'm just going to sit home and look at your picture.
Yeah, right.
It just doesn't make sense. You know, if we can, we're going to be there. And so while we have a lot of reminders in our lives, I think of things like holy water and blessed palms and the rosary. All of those are good and they're sacramentals, but they aren't meant to replace the actual encounter in the sacrament. And so anything we can do to be present, to really encounter Jesus so that he can live more fully in me, that I can then go on mission and share his presence with others, as the members of the early church did. Our readings these days from the Acts of the Apostles, that constant account of their experience, and they took it out and shared it with the world. So it's just, for me, even as I look at the second graders preparing for First Communion, I can sit back and say, oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
They are so lovely at that age. Or I can see that as drawing me into a deeper encounter with Jesus when I receive Eucharist. So it's all about how I choose to engage in those encounters.
And it really is the church fully alive too, right, Sister? Because, yes, you have all of these young people receiving First Communion, all of these young people coming forward for confirmation, but you have all of these adults in the church participating, educating them, sponsoring them, doing all of these other things to support them, and, of course, celebrating with them.
Absolutely. Talk about joy. It's just, but I always do wonder how it's like, are we going to let it wear off, so to speak? Oh, yeah, we get back into ordinary time. And those were nice celebrations, or were they life-changing encounters that continue to move us onto mission, bringing Jesus into the world?
What great insights, and what a great thing to think about, because, we do take so much for granted. We really do. Sister, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Always good to be with you.